Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time, I'm going to go over to USA Today, and the article is by Claire Thornton. Excuse me. Pennsylvania woman fakes abduction, sparks search because she dropped out of school, police say. A 23-year-old woman awaits court hearing in Pennsylvania after she was charged Wednesday with falsely reporting her own disappearance to the police. Court documents show Chloe Stein of Jeannette, Pennsylvania, was released from jail earlier this week after allegedly creating an entire scenario to make people think she had been abducted Monday night. State police told WTAE News. Police, a K-9 unit, and a helicopter were deployed in the search efforts when the community believed the woman had been abducted, WTAE footage shows. Police told the local outlet Stein sprung up the whole scenario in part because she wasn't going to be able to graduate from college at upcoming ceremony. Jeannette, Pennsylvania is a city east of Pittsburgh in Westmoreland County with a population around 8,500. Authorities said Stein texted her boyfriend telling him she had been pulled over by the police around 10:30 p.m. on Monday, and then no one saw or heard from her. WTAE reported. The following day, police began their search, but authorities realized there was no record of a traffic stop affiliated with Stein. But Tuesday night, it was discovered that the woman had abducted her own car on the side of the road Monday night and walked a few miles away, according to WTAE. She was found not far from her home Tuesday evening after an extensive search of a wooded area near her parked car. Stein reportedly told police she had been abducted at gunpoint by a man in a mask and was eventually released near her home, WTAE reported, but she later admitted to making the whole scenario up. Stein's lawyer, Phil DeLucente, told USA Today he's hopeful the criminal complaints against Stein can be resolved at a preliminary hearing later this month and that the case won't have to go to trial. Stein was charged with misdemeanor for creating false alarm for a public safety agency, making false reports to the authorities, disorderly conduct, and obstruction of the administration of law, according to the court records. Deluce, I apologize if I mispronounced the person's name, said the allegations against his client are completely out of character for Miss Stein. She's a very, very hard-working young lady. She's very well educated. She was top of her class in high school. She's very personable, he said. Stein is scheduled to be back in court for a preliminary hearing on May the 25th. Why did she fake her own disappearance? Pennsylvania State Police told WTAE they believe Stein may have plotted her fake disappearance because she had dropped out of college. Stein had previously been a student at Penn State University, WTAE reported, but the police said she hasn't enrolled for about a year and a half. Wow, okay. Stein's college situation was probably the number one driving force for the whole scenario, State Police Trooper Steve Lemini told WTAE. The fact that she hadn't been in college for almost 2 years, her circle had believed she was graduating in a matter of 2 or 3 days. Well, you guys, that is it. That is it. Did she overthink this one? I think that she did. Just the consequences of, like, she can't say that she didn't know. I'm going to say allegedly because I can't speak for her. I don't know her thoughts and opinions. But allegedly, I mean, if you had already been out of classes and not going and not attending for almost 2 years, the outcome is pretty much you're not going to graduate. Just like she made that conscious decision for whatever reason to drop out of college, she should have weighed the consequences of that, and one of them is being not graduating. To lie to her friends and alleged friends and family um, is another thing. Why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. Um, you know, so maybe it might be something psychological. A lot of times, some people cannot deal with the pressures of, college life, and they tend to act out. But I mean, given the circumstance, it could be a number or range of things. That's just one example. Um, you know, uh, she was okay with dropping out, but she wasn't okay with disappointing her family and friends. She should have made that clear. You know, uh, just get it over. Now it looks even worse. Um, Especially if she had someone that was, paying for her tuition or whatever the case was. I don't know. So this is all allegedly. And, I mean, now it looks even worse. Not only did you lie, not only did you pretend to still be actively enrolled in college and taking classes, but, you know, you faked your own abduction just to buy time to not have people start asking questions. Maybe people were asking questions. Maybe that's why she went with the abduction scenario in the first place. Who knows? It's just speculation, really. But I definitely would like to know what you think about this. So now is the time to drop down in the comment section, as we always do, and chop it up with me. I love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And with that, you guys, I will get with you in the next video.